the Guardian newspaper, and then we'll take your calls. In the Guardian newspaper this Thursday morning, April 29, growing concern as correctional facilities risk more jailbreaks. Again, unknown gunmen raise Abia police station, kill 2 cops in Akwa Ibom. 120 billion naira intervention will address Nigeria's electricity challenges, says experts. Are we going that way again? Then we have Nigeria will overcome its challenges, says Obasanjo Abiodun Makinde. Senate summons federal ministry agencies over 7.5 billion naira secret withdrawal. Agency nabs 2 suspected drug traffickers with 264 million naira cocaine in Abuja. ECWA leaders urge Buhari to end kidnapping or resign. Don't dissuade HIV/AIDS patients from taking antiretroviral therapy. FAC debates worsening poverty, OK's policy to mitigate menace. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009 are the numbers to call. We're on Twitter at NigeriaInfoPH, on WhatsApp 080-9030-6416. Christian Williams from Igweche is welcoming the recall of civil servants. Okay. Where are we? I can't believe NBA CEO is still working freely without any invitation by the EFCC after he scammed several persons of their hard-earned money. Maxwell Odum should be invited for questioning. Eze Aliko. Amadi David on the issue of monitoring teams. The police should be result-oriented this time, as opposed to their similar attitude during COVID-19 border lockdown. Emphasis on illegal entry and exit routes requires the inclusion of locals to volunteer intelligence. We're now Nigerian for good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm calling from Nkoro, and I want to talk about the media house. Federal government should leave media house alone. Without media house, we will not know what is happening. That 5 million they tell them to pay. They are working to get that kind of money. Because they are talking to Nandikalo. I think they are talking to Shaka, they will leave in. They should please call that statement back. It's not good. Let them leave media house alone.
All right. So the government, NBC, says that Channels Television has apologized. That was, I think, 2 days ago. We're now Nigerian for good morning.
Good morning, my distinguished sister. All right, the Jeku promise for room of the man. Okay, let me talk about the deployment of security agencies to Rivers land borders due to the curfew imposed by Rivers State government. Well, it's a good one, but I think it's more of risk to these officers. But I want to urge them to be very, very careful. And I think there is need for the federal government or the state government to look for a way to pay them very well, because they are taking a very huge risk.
All right. We're now Nigerian for good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Azunda calling from Bush in the room. State government asked civil servants to resume work today. So I want to ask, why is it that up to now some of the IOCs, the multinational companies like, for instance, Nigerian Magic Oil Company, they have refused to call most of their workers?
Okay, is it your company? Is it your company? They have protocols, and you need to understand that they are not local, they are international organizations. So if in their other offices worldwide they haven't called in their staff, then it's the same. They work internationally. What happens here happens there. So don't think that it's because it is Nigeria. No, sir. In other countries as well, workers in IOCs are home. I mean, even here, they are home. They work from home. All right. Let's upgrade our, Well, commercial has to play. We're Nigerian for Port Harcourt. To stay tuned. we've got 19 minutes before 7 o'clock. We're now adjourned for Port Harcourt. Don't forget that 3 weeks ago also, the federal government declared the work from home directive to civil servants from grade level 01 to 12 until the end of April. All right, so where are we? We're on WhatsApp right now. Adindu Wisdom is saying that Akwa Ibom State to start paying backlog of pensions, old retired workers, teachers actually, primary school teachers in the state. A good move in the right direction. This act should be adopted on Kirsten fighting against insecurity. That's America Monday. Men of God should rather use this sermon to tell our politicians to stop the devilish stealing of our collective resources, because that is 80% the cause of insecurity in our land today. Otherwise, I'm afraid that prayer will not help us much in the mess we're in now. I'm sure that 98% of our politicians since 1999 will be guilty of corruption when truly probed. The judges are also not helping matters. The case of former Delta State Governor is a clear example. Okocha sent that in. We're now adjourned for good morning.
Good morning, my sister. My name is Comrade J.V. Nelson. Governor Wiki asked the civil servant from grade level 1 to 13 to resume work today. Please, the governor should also remember that the jobless youth of River State around 23 local government areas are still waiting for him to implement the 5,000 jobs he promised River State youth. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. I mean, when I heard that the civil servants were resuming today, I just thought that, wow, perhaps this is the beginning of the recruitment. I mean, contacting those that have made it through. But let me just, for the benefit of you, do a little math. 5,000 divided by the 23 local government areas, 217 people about will be taken out of the unemployment market if they get the job. 217 each. Okay. We're on Twitter at Nigerian4PH, but let me take a few more calls. Good morning. Please put off the radio. Please put off the radio. Don't be like that. Please put off the radio. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished. I'm calling you from Michi.
The line isn't clear. Call again if you can. We're now at your info. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, and good luck for me. My comment this morning is our governor in River State, Governor Wike, you should emulate Governor Dom Emmanuel from Akwa Ibom State to start paying gratuity to pensioners in River State. They should start paying. This our governor should help the River people to feel the dividends of democracy. If gratuity will pay to pensioners in River State, at least unemployment will reduce. People will feel happy in the state, not by being forever. The human empowerment is first thing in government, human development. Yeah? It should help. So
all right. Thank you for calling. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello. My name is Akanto. I'm calling from Borogoni. Civil servants from grade level 0 to 10 is returning to work. I will say that I don't know either the resumption affects local government staff. With my investigation, what we're seeing in some local government in River State, some of that affected grade level, even the higher grade level workers of a local government service commission are now going to work. All
right, interesting information. Thank you for sharing that. If you're a civil servant, you are a civil. I don't know why we like this kind of interactions. You are a civil servant, grade level 0 to 13. Be at work starting today. Perhaps the government will come down hard on those of you who don't want to get back to work. We're Nigerian folk.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling from the around the third world governed country in the world. Is it not better President Muhammad Buhari? The country is going backward every day. Things are getting worse every day. I'm just reading NNPC by next month that what they can be able to remit to FARC is 12 point something billion. That they must remove fuel subsidy, meaning that more hardship for Nigerians from next month. Why is this government bent on suffering Nigerians? This man is confused. He doesn't know what he lacks ideas. It's better he resigns.
All right, thank you for calling. We're now at your info. Good morning.
Good morning,
Mm.
Yes, Nigeria found the third worst country in terms of governance in the world. It's unfortunate if someone should refer it to just federal government alone. It will be possible in all the three tiers of government. It is someone blame the state governors who have pocket local government inside their pockets. The local government is a government that is very close to the people. Now my question is that how is the local government today?
We're now at your info. Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, look, a man calling from AJ.
Mm.
Yeah, I want state government to pay backlog of salaries of pensioners. They welcome development.
We're talking primary school
Yeah.
teachers, retired primary school
Yeah.
teachers.
Yeah. Thank you for correcting me. I commend the state governor, Adam Emmanuel, for taking that bold step. And I also urge my own governor here to also look at in the state who are crying, and some of them in the demonstration schools who are demonstrating every day by day in the state, and see how he can go about paying
All right.
and their salaries.
All right, thank you. We're now at your info. Okay, let's go to Twitter at this time. We're at Nigerian for PH on Twitter, on Facebook at Nigerian for PH as well. You could send your comments there. Governor Wike asked civil servants on grades level 1 to 13 to resume work. I want to ask, when will Governor Wike complete the 5,000 jobs recruitment he started since last year? That's Everly Man. Lorenzo Delight, CEO of MBA Forex, should be arrested by EFCC. He should refund people. That man is playing with people's lives. On the curfew at Rivers borders, it should be thoroughly checked because they have so many entry points into Imo and Abia. Bangoda Twigbu thinks that EFCC should investigate MBA Forex matter because since last year they have not paid him his money and he's in pains. Nigeria ranked third worst governed country in the world ahead of Zimbabwe and Venezuela. It's insane, but I'm not surprised when we have self-centered sets of persons at the helm of affairs. This is what we keep getting. Something needs to be done and fast. Prince Luchegbu, would you vote in 2023? What are you going to consider when you want to vote in a person? That's how you respond, right? Nigeria will be great again, says Obasanjo and others. And no, with the way the Nigerian nation has deteriorated, I doubt it will ever be, but I pray and hope it does. God help us from the hands of the monsters that we made. Wugate Justice Gibson, then Swanu Prince Biakbar on Twitter. All as civil servants resume, I hope preventive health protocols will be put in place. They won't resume to meet the unhygienic situation of the Secretariat, where there's usually no light, no water, and people unwillingly exercise further stressful stares. Last time I checked, even the water thing they put out there was no water, it was dry. Well, let's hope something happens today. Kaji says on the curfew in border towns, even night curfew, the state should be serious and not see it as an empowerment and opportunity to make money. Where are we? I join NBA investors, call on EFCC, ICPC, CBN to arrest, compel, supervise the refund of investors' capital by NBA Trade and Capital Investment CEO Maxwell Odum to save Nigerians from the activities of fraudsters and rewrite the image of Nigeria as hub of corruption. Please, Office Economic Analysts and all traders in Rivers State should be informed that Governor Wike didn't ban inflow of food stuff into Rivers State. Nobody should greedily increase price of food items. If some of our governors can do half of what the FG has done in alleviating poverty via her various policies and economic programs, poverty would have been weeping now in Nigeria. But they've successfully brainwashed their citizens to shift all their attention to FG. Shame. Emi Fiara send that in. We're Nigerian phone.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning.
My name is Blessed from Alo. Nam Diamani, spokesman of Police River State, said that they have sent all their men to the border in River State. They have said to go and monitor the people that are coming or go outside. You know, this man needs to send boys, his men to the people that are collecting money on the road. Imagine when we are in this country whereby they are killing security men, which is condemnable. Now his boys, some of his boys go to my 3 yesterday at Ajiba, Ada George. They are collecting money there, and then some of them collecting money at Abuja by that US road that are going to Obasanjo. They are collecting money there.
I also saw them collecting money. I think Amechi Drive, right? That's what they call it. If you're coming from GRA into Ikere Road, I was there. They stopped me too. I just looked at them and I drove past. They're collecting money. SP Nnamdi Omoni, your men are still collecting money. The roadblocks that they put around the police stations at night, they come out there and they collect money. It's an embarrassment. We're talking sanitizing the police. Your colleagues have refused to stop collecting money. It's embarrassing. CP Eboka Friday, you need to look into this. It's so shameful. It's disgraceful. It's nauseating. Police need to stop extorting drivers in Rivers State. On Facebook, we have Stephen Igbikis, kind of long, but I'll do what I can with this. Says, protest on MBA. The problem with these investment companies, when they start having bad names, if not, they're good. Although I have not tried investing, the protesters should be patient. MBA is not MMM. I believe they're working something out. Stephen, what do you know? Adeboye, Nigerians should pray for Nigeria. Too much religion is a disease. I think we're done with prayers. Even God knows we're done with prayers. What we need now is action and good governance. China did not pray or does not pray. But look at China. We're wise enough. We should stop deceiving ourselves. Well, maybe they don't pray your kind of prayer. I do know who issue of land border closure should not be used to play politics, whether APC or PDP. Everyone should play his role in making sure that everyone in the state is protected. Where are we? We're back on WhatsApp. MBA investors protest over unpaid interest. It's unfortunate that Nigeria likes situations where you don't work and get paid. How do we explain the rationale behind investing in a company that has no products as its trademark and at the end gets 15% every month? It's practically impossible. 2. Adeboye adjourned, what's the word? Well, calls on Nigerians pray for Nigeria. It's a good one. Our political leaders too should fear God by giving good and quality leadership from innocent. How do the police plan to monitor the monitoring team? Set up to monitor the officers deployed to enforce the night curfew. They will both be the only ones on the road at that time and can easily collaborate negatively. K from Elekaya. It's a shame that with all our natural resources, Nigeria is rated as the third poorly governed country in the world. Our politicians should stop looting this country. Raphael Ida. Where are we? The FCC should investigate the owner of MBA company very well and prosecute him. Young citizens are developing high blood pressure because of their hard-working deposited incomes. Okay, good luck. Send that in. Where are we? Hamadu Charles, reaction trails NBC fine on Channels TV for speaking with IPOB member. The reportage coming from the media on insecurity, especially from the northern parties, painting the country in bad lights. The media should respect the rule of engagement and stop promoting, inciting the people, and also creating panic and distraction. NSAS should have rather been NPHED. They're more corrupt than police. Fair about Chris. Considering what you're screaming every morning about dignity in labor, so people will still be scammed. I can't believe people have money that someone will scam from them. Then the economy is wonderful. No more complaining. We're Nigerian phone. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Barango Tara, calling from Bugma. First, I must thank the governor for bringing this topic to checkmate the boundaries. Now, my concern and the fears I allay is the police. During the lockdown period, the policies were put in place to checkmate people entering River State. But the police keep collecting money in the line and allowing people. Now, this policy is put in place to protect them because the recent attack was targeted at the security chief. So I want to use this opportunity to call on the police to be careful and strictly follow the governor's instructions.
All right, thank you for calling. We're Nigerian info.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My teacher. I'm still calling from Ogoni. I want to start with I want to agree with the statesman Obasanjo saying that Nigeria will be great again. I join him in saying that yes, Mr. Man speaking, I want to speak in my language the way he speaks and says Nigeria, LA. Second, I want to really say yes, the civil servants 1 to 13, they should go back to work. The place is really calling them. They really need to be in the secretariat. The place is turning something else. Let's see that the salary they are being paid is being worked for. By the grace of God, COVID-19 is gone, is going and is gone in Jesus' name. That's just my contribution.
All right, thank you. Adedoku Adekunle says MBA Forex protest, Nigeria who are educated should learn how to be productive. People that create jobs in Nigeria are not educated. Our uneducated people keep looking for free money every day. Water factory keeps employing people till tomorrow. Obasanjo is hoping for a good Nigeria. He contributed to putting us in this mess. It's a joker. UBU from where? PH. I hail the state government for recalling civil servants to work today. It would be good if the national minimum wage earlier approved for these workers are also paid as cost of living is no longer the same in River State. Kelvin Yobo Frank sent that in. Okay, on the same matter, I will also advise the governor to look into unemployment, pension and gratuity payment because these people are starving and dying on a daily basis. Opiajuan thank God from Igwe Echeg. Resumption of civil servants. I hope RTC workers are also resuming. The staff and families have passed through hell since the closure as a result of COVID-19. The governor should remember RTC staff. Chris Iwezo, why can't Nigerian police put up a communication system that a checkpoint here could pass messages or information to the next one? Communication synergy will help arrest the situation as it is done in the West. You commit a crime here, you're arrested in the next checkpoint. Nigeria should learn these good things, not only bad things. Parenta and did he from Mobili. We're Nigerian for. Good morning. Good morning. Final call.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Solution for Now, the border they closed for me that commences yesterday. My sister, if they did not set up a monitoring team to monitor those police people, it would be an office.
What did you see?
You can hear people complaining about extortion.
That's irregular in the city. We don't know what has happened at the borders overnight, but we intend to find out. So just calm down. A final one here. Buchi is asking to explain the extent of the curfew. So the curfew is for those who want to leave or enter the state from 8 p.m. So when it's 8 o'clock, you can't leave Rivers State. From any of the border towns, you can't leave, you can't come in until 6 a.m. In the city, there's no curfew. Go around, do your business. But if it's 8 p.m., you can't leave. You can't leave to Akwa Ibom, you can't leave to Bayelsa, you can't leave to Imo, and you can't leave to Abia State. My name is Enoch Bevire. The news at 7 afterwards. We look at the fine by the NBC has given to Channels TV, and of course the suspension of Politics Today program. Only on Nigerian for. Please stay tuned. At 9 o'clock, we look at this MBA matter. The government versus the people. Those who have been defrauded or who want their money back, who are protesting, do well to join the conversation. Stay tuned.